Hello everyone, today we have the Bmjwf World Finals lineup. Today I will be discussing who will be in the Mainfield, last chance qualifier, Utah Sports Commission 2-Wheel Skills Challenge, and the Morgan Backflip Competition. I will also be revealing the trap map for racing and freestyle, as well as the two stunts you'll be seeing on July 11th and 12th. LCQ will take place on June 10th. Let's get started with Mainfield. Starting us off with Stadium Championship Series West, our champion was none other than All About Monster Trucks tailgater. So let's see who joins him. So it looks like we have Jeremiah Perman and Bailey Circuit, Reagan and JCB Diggertron, Ryan Anderson, Son of a Digger, Joe Dennis and Zombie, Dalton Weiner, Shell Shocked, Hurricane Fan 25 and Air Supporty, and Mike Christensen in Vendetta. Very great drivers coming into the Mainfield. One of the ones that I think you should really look out for is All About Monster Trucks and Tailgater. Now you guys will be seeing this Wednesday. Yes, Wednesday. So now we have Stadium Championship Series East. And our champion was Human and Tech. So let's see who will be joining him. We have Jeremiah Perman and Gravedigger Stars and Stripes, All About Monster Trucks and Classroom Crusher, Reagan, Excalibur, Real Dog Games, Jester USA, Tristan England, JCB Diggertron, Jim Kohler, Avenger, and Chris Kohler in Mayhem. All About Monster Trucks, definitely another one to look out, just like in Tailgater. Jim Kohler's one to look out for, Tristan England, Human, just all great drivers. Now we have the Arena Championship Series West. Your champion was Real Dog Games and Monster Dalmatian, who had the series since Show 1 in Salt Lake City, Utah, which is pretty crazy. And joining him is Matt Cody, Gravedigger Fire, El Toro Loco, Sergeant Stripes 25th Anniversary with Fernando Martinez, and Tim Ho Jr. Jurassic Attack. I think all of these drivers are one to look out for. I mean, all these drivers did amazing on these series, and this is why they were put into the Mainfield. Now we have the Freestyle Mania Championship Series, which was ultimately one of my favorite series that I did this year. So our champion was Weston Anderson in Gravedigger, but he is running Red Primer for Bmjwf World Finals. Let's see who will join him. So it looks like joining him, we have Hunter Thomas, Classroom Crusher, Human Bailey Circuit, and Tony Oaks and JCB Diggertron. This is definitely going to be a great one to see. All amazing 4 drivers out here. Definitely cannot wait for myself to tear this track up. This track was awesome, as I will reveal it later in the evening. So Tony Oaks, definitely one to look out for. As you guys know, he just made his Monster Jam World Finals Mainfield debut. Not debuted yet, but he will next month. But yeah. Now we have Arena Championship Series East, and your champion was once again All About Monster Trucks, piloting the legend this time, Gravedigger the Legend. And joining him, we have Jeremiah Perman and Playing Crazy in Real Dog Games and Terminal Velocity. See, now, if you guys want to take a minute and look at this, I'll read through it again. So we have All About Monster Trucks, Tailgater, Gravedigger Legend, and Classroom Crusher. Real Dog Games, Jester, Dalmatian, and Terminal Velocity, Jeremiah Perman and Gravedigger, Sergeant Stripes, Bailey Circuit, and Playing Crazy, Reagan and Excalibur and Jester, Hurricane Fan and Air Supporty, Human, Tech, Bailey Circuit, Fernando Martinez, El Toro Local Sergeant Stripes, Tony Oak, JCB Diggertron, Weston Anderson, Gravedigger Red Primer, Matt Cody, Gravedigger Fire, Jurassic Attack, Tim Ho Jr., Jim Kohler, Avenger, Tristan England, JCB Diggertron, Ryan Anderson, Son of a Digger, Joe Dennis and Zombie, Mike Christensen, Vendetta, Chris Kohler and Mayhem, Dalton Weiner and Shell Shocked, and last but not least, me, Hunter Thomas, in Classroom Crusher. So now we have this Utah Sports Commission 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. You guys could probably already tell the trucks and drivers if you didn't already see the first part. This year we have for the first season, we have 8 drivers to see. Starting us off, we have Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco Stars and Stripes. Then we have Weston Anderson, Gravedigger, Red Primer, me and Classroom Crusher, All About Monster Trucks, Gravedigger the Legend, Road Dog Games, Monster Dalmatian, Jeremiah Freeman, Gravedigger Stars and Stripes, Tony Oaks and JCB Diggertron, and once again, Jeremiah Freeman playing crazy. Definitely Jeremiah Freeman to look out for, Weston Anderson's one to look out for in Real Dog Games. Honestly, this Duo Skills Challenge matchup is just amazing in my opinion. Now we have the Morgan backflip competition. So starting us off, we have Jamie Sullivan, Sparkle Smash, El Toro Loco Yellow, MJ Solorio, Megalodon Fire with Kevin Crocker making what an appearance with Megalodon Fire, Gravedigger Red Primer with Weston Anderson, Joe Foley in El Toro Loco, Colvin Black Pearl, Avenger Jim Kohler, and Mayhem Chris Kohler. Now we have the last chance qualifying / LCQ. As you guys can probably tell, this is such an amazing lineup we've got Crazy Train, Megalodon Neon, which you guys will find out who's piloting that in a few minutes, Gravedigger, Sparkle Smash Tropical, Sparkle Smash. So yeah, let's get started. Starting us off, we have Joe Foley, El Toro Loco, Zach Garner, Wildside, Trenton Robinson, Crazy Train, Brendan Telechka and Zombie, Michaela Telechka and Megalodon Neon. That is crazy. Cynthia Gautier and Lucas Stabilizer, Kevin Crocker, Megalodon Fire, MG Solorio, El Toro Loco Yellow, Colvin Black Pearl, Tyler Menega, Gravedigger. You guys are wondering why he's in the LCQ and not Mainfield. He didn't do the best this season. He's looking for season 2. So hopefully he can get somewhat better news. Logan Ashline, Sparkle Smash Tropical, and Jamie Sullivan and Sparkle Smash. So now we have the track map. So this we are using Vegas style. Now most of you are probably going to be extremely excited for this. Come out of the tunnel, make that end turn. You hit the racing lane, turn back around, hit that straightaway, and cross the finish line for the win. And this is the BKT freestyle. Oh, and this is also the backflip competition. And then this is freestyle and skills right here for the track map. Definitely going to be an awesome one. The first stunt that will take place in the B Monster Jam World Finals is the 25th anniversary El Toro Loco stunt. This stunt will feature the Stars and Stripes El Toro Loco jump over one mysterious El Toro Loco that you will find out on July 11th. Our last stunt, and our second stunt, on July 12th, is a bunch of Stars and Stripes Monster Jam trucks attempting a double backflip. The 2 bottom ones in the right-hand corner can't be used because obviously we don't have them. Zombie Stars and Stripes may be used depending on if hills work. So we definitely Megalodon Stars and Stripes, Gravedigger Stars and Stripes, El Toro Loco Stars and Stripes, and I have a few more Stars and Stripes trucks that I have that will be included in that. So that was the selection show, and I am so glad that I was able to bring you the Mainfield Last Chance Qualifier, Utah Sports Commission 2-Wheel Skills Challenge, Morgan Backflip Competition, the 2 stunts, and the track map. Are you guys ready for World Finals? Woo!